Hey you guys, today I'm here to do the book review for Yetta Yvette's book, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. This book was so good. When I tell you guys it's a must-read book, it is so good. It's about love, it's about triumph, it's about death, it's about being a side chick. It's just a really, really good book. It's a really good read. It's about a young I'm gonna read the back before I get into what I thought about it. It says AJ Nothing But a Number is the story of a successful businessman who falls deeply in love with his secretary, a smart, attractive woman who is 24 years young, young enough to be his daughter. AJ Nothing But a Number encounters happiness, sadness, and the truth of infidelity, a one-of-a-kind love story told like never before. Their love story is captivating, so captivating. It will bring tears to your eyes and joy to your heart. Yes, it will. This amazing story will surely enlighten and inspire you in so many ways, trials and tribulations that everyday business professional people encounter. This is based on a true story. Now, um, yeah, it's about a young lady named Yvette, and she, the beginning of the book, it just tells you about her upbringing and stuff like that, and then she ended up graduating, and so when she graduated from high school and stuff, she was trying to figure out what she's gonna do with her life, and so her sister gave her this card, like I think it was I don't remember if it was a temp agency or what, but it was an agency that she can go to this job. So she go get this job, and everything is going good, and then the boss hits on her. And at first, she tried to say no because he was married. His wife Sharon worked for the company, so you know what I'm saying. She didn't even want to take it to the next level. But he kept pursuing her, and stuff like that. But he kept on. What was making me mad, yeah, I know I give y'all a real deal Holyfield when it comes to me telling stuff. So when they first got together, I was like, I'm not feeling this because girl, you wrong messing with a married man. But he kept on pursuing. His wife, even noticed that he was flirting with her or whatever. So she tried to quit the job. She went to his wife because his wife noticed that he was flirting with her. So she went to the wife and told her everything, and she told her that she was giving her 2 weeks notice. So the wife was like, "No, you're taking it wrong. Yada yada yada. Go talk to him." So then she goes tell him, and he was like, he told her don't quit. It wasn't like that or whatever. But then, sure enough, weeks go by, and he starts flirting again. So this time, she ended up quitting, and he ended up calling her, talking about he wants to talk business with her. So she went to go meet up with him, and from there on, it was on and popping. He talked her into dealing with him. At first, it wasn't sexual, they were just kissing and stuff like that. He was taking her out all the time. He was spoiling her, and that's what she wasn't used to being spoiled by no man. She wasn't used to being treated really nice by no guy because she was used to dealing with knuckleheads and stuff. So she wasn't used to it. So all this stuff that this man is giving her, money and attention and all this kind of stuff, she was down for it. He bought her an apartment, he bought her a car, he, furnished her house, he made sure her bills were taken care of. So she really wasn't wanting for nothing. So that was a life for, a 24-year-old. That was the life. Like I said, I was still kind of upset at the beginning because she knew he was keeping the secrets from her family for a long time. And then, like I said, this was a good one. So then after, that, then, she felt some kind of way about being a side chick. So she was going to break it off with him. She was like, no, we can't do this no more. He was like, that ain't going to happen. So no, what had happened was, well, she did tell him that part. But then what happened was his wife ended up getting a phone bill. Because back in the 80s, you know what I'm saying, it was about the phone bills, you could track some stuff. So the wife gets the phone bill and see her number and calls. And she thought somebody was playing on her phone. So when the wife said who was this, she said the name. So the wife put two and two together or whatever. So she called him and told him that the wife knew. So he went and told his wife, he was attracted to Yvette, and if she wanted to keep her lifestyle, she would be on board with him still playing, messing around with Yvette. So the wife was on board with it. So once the wife was on board with it, I was like, hey, at first, like I said, I was looking at her like, oh, fuck it, because you're wrong. But once the wife was with it, I was just like, I can't even be mad no more. That ain't my business now. So, they were, together. So then, she figured if your wife know, my parents need to know because she was hating that she was keeping this secret from her family. So she met up with her family. She took him with him, and they were cool. Because first she was scared about two things. She was scared about his age with her family, and that he was married. They was cool with him being married, but cool with his age, but they sure wasn't cool with him being married. So her family, they loved her, but they wasn't dealing with that shit. Her daddy walked out, said, "Mama, come on, let's go." So then, she still had this lifestyle with him, and then she had got sick. She got sick with fibroid disease, and she had to have an emergency surgery. So he ended up helping her through that. She thought that was her karma for messing with him. And then that gave her family to see that he was really loving her because, he went to her family with her to let them know, like, I'm married, but I'm in love with your daughter. You know, he basically felt like his marriage was a business deal. He couldn't get divorced because of him and his wife were business partners, and it would have been a lot of legality to that and financial and stuff like that. So it was easier to stay married with dudes who want to do. So once she got sick, like I said, he was there to help her. Then he ended up getting sick because she end up wanting kids. She's still 20 some years old. I think by then she was like 30, but because they had like an 8-year relationship, so probably longer than that. But she wanted kids, and so at first he was like, it's not gonna happen because I had a vasectomy. But she ended up talking to him into having kids and stuff. At first, he bought her as a dog, and I fell out on that one. But I was like, well, that just let you know if you want kids. So, then he ended up getting sick because when he went to go get his mastectomy reversed, they found out that he had cancer. He had prostate cancer. So, after that, it really wasn't the same anymore. He still loved her, but he was so busy trying to deal with him having cancer. Um, so, they had to go through him with all his emotions of dealing with that, being in denial or accepting it, and then just being saddened by it, him getting real sick, and they had to deal with all of that. But through all of that, they were still together. They were still together. And then it was one night he picked her up because he wants to talk to her important and stuff. And he wants to talk to her, and he ended up letting her know that I think he knew. He knew it was his time to go. And he let her know that everything was going to be okay. She would be taken care of. The kids, he paid for good education so they can have good ass jobs because his kids were grown and they were like dentists and lawyers and stuff like that. So he said they would be taken care of. He said his wife Sharon would be taken care of. So he just wanted to ease her mind if anything would ever happen to him, that she would be taken care of. So then she ended up going out of town. And when she tried to call him, she couldn't. Come to find out, he was in the hospital dying. And when she got to the hospital, his wife was like, "No, she can't come in here." So her mom was like, "Well, it's probably better for you not to see him like that." But she was hurt. And I thought that the wife was fucked up because the kids didn't know about the girl. But the wife was kind of fucked up because the wife was down with it. And now he gone, now you want to be a bitch? Come on now. Um, so then, after that, he ended up dying. And so she went into this depression. She went into this such depression But before he died, and when he talked to her and told her she was gonna be okay, he made her make promises to him that she wouldn't give up. She would keep pressing on. She would find another man, get married, fall in love, have family, make sure she finished school and get her business off the ground. Just make sure she don't stop, don't kill herself, stuff like that. So, but when he died, she went through all them stages of wanting to die, wanting to be alone, not wanting to wake up, and that's natural. When she went to his funeral, she ended up fainting, so his wife wasn't feeling that because that brought attention to her. But it was just such a love story. Like I said, it was a real love story because you could tell how much he loved her. You could tell how much Mr. loved Yvette. Oh my God, you could just saw the love in them. The time when they went on trips together, you could tell. Um, then after he died, the wife didn't give up no money. The wife, the wife was being a bitch, didn't. But she was mad at first, but then she figured, oh well, I got more. I got what you didn't have when he died, and that was his heart. That was him. So she just let it go, whatever. Then she started, trying to date, but dates wasn't working out. Dudes were being assholes. Um, but then she ended up finding somebody that she really liked by the end of the book. But like I said, the book was so good, and I recommend everybody to get this book. It's called Age Ain't Nothing But a Number by Yetta Yvette. You see her name? I can't say. I don't know her name. Yeah, you do. It's right there. It is so good. I'm going to show y'all because I can pause it and get the website. Wait, see the website? Get it. So go to Tate Publishing website. Just want y'all to say y'all can't say y'all, so y'all can't say y'all can't get it. But please get this book. Please hit her up. And she also do anytime baskets. She do baskets for any occasion that you celebrate. She can hook you up a basket. So make sure you do that. But this book is really, really good. I saw myself in some of the parts of this book, and I'm quite sure you either gonna see yourself or somebody like that in this book. So, yeah, but I just got out of it. You never give up. You never give up on love. You never give up on yourself. You never give up on your dreams, stuff like that. And then find somebody that will help you reach your goals and your dreams. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm glad that he helped her out with that through life. But like I said, it was a really, really good book. Shout out to Yetta. I'm telling y'all, it's a must read. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google Plus, Snapchat. I do everything by the Ghetto View on all social media sites. THA, not THE. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace out.